The idea of going to school, getting a job, working hard, saving money, and investing in the stock market is outdated. Why? Because while you're saving money, governments are printing trillions, devaluing currency, and widening the gap between the wealthy and the middle class. If you want financial freedom, you need to step back and see the bigger picture. Each of us carries different mindsets. There's a poor mindset, a middle-class mindset, and a rich mindset within us. The poor mindset focuses on survival. The middle-class mindset seeks security, a steady paycheck, a stable job. The rich mindset, however, looks for financial independence. The problem is that traditional education doesn't teach us how to be rich. It teaches us how to be employees. If you've read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you know that my rich dad never paid me a salary. He believed a paycheck was one of the most limiting things you could rely on. The moment you accept a paycheck, you condition yourself to be an employee. My poor dad, a government employee, believed in steady income and financial security, while my rich dad believed in financial education and entrepreneurial freedom. That's the key difference. Entrepreneurs don't depend on jobs, they create opportunities. If one business fails, they start another. If one country's economy isn't favorable, they move to another. They understand that the rules of money differ for employees and business owners. Entrepreneurs leverage debt and taxes to build wealth, while employees and small business owners pay the highest taxes. I remember the day I got my last paycheck. It was both the best and worst day of my life. I was working at Xerox and my final check was a $30,000 bonus. My colleague John looked at me and said, "You'll be back." He had left Xerox before, failed, and returned. But I told him, "I'm going to fail too, but I'll never come back." And that's the mindset shift you need. If you have a backup plan, you'll use it. For years, I had no paycheck, no financial safety net. But my rich dad had taught me that struggle makes you smarter, hungrier, and reveals your character. When you don't have a steady income, you find out who you really are. Will you cheat, steal, or innovate and rise above? Most people don't understand money. They believe in saving money while inflation eats away at their purchasing power. They're told to stay out of debt while the wealthy use debt to grow their fortunes. When I returned from Vietnam in 1973, my rich dad advised me to study real estate, not because of property itself, but to learn how to use debt and taxes to my advantage. The rich don't work for money. They create assets, build businesses, and invest in cash-flowing assets that reduce their taxes legally. A doctor might earn $1 million but pay $750,000 in taxes. I can earn the same million and keep it all because I understand how money, debt, and taxes work. Instead of working for money, I put money to work for me. Most financial experts say, get out of debt. I say, learn how to use debt. I recently refinanced $300 million in debt from a 5% interest rate to 2.5%. That means more cash flow for me. Meanwhile, people who save money are losing because banks don't want their cash. They print too much of it, causing inflation. The traditional financial mindset is obsolete. The idea of getting a job, working hard, and saving money no longer works in today's economy. The world changed in 1971 when President Nixon took the U.S. off the gold standard. Since then, money has become debt. Yet people still follow outdated financial advice. So what's the solution? Financial education, learning how to leverage money, build assets, and think like an entrepreneur. The biggest mistake people make is believing the economy controls their future. The truth is, you create your own economy. The wealthy see opportunities in any market condition. If you only see a bad economy, it's because your personal financial mindset is weak. A real entrepreneur doesn't fear failure. They see it as a stepping stone to success. They know that setbacks make them stronger, smarter, and better prepared for the future. Meanwhile, those with an employee mindset live in fear of job loss, economic downturns, and uncertainty. The key to success is mastering your internal economy before worrying about the external one. When you control your financial mindset, you become unstoppable. That's the real secret to wealth and freedom.